This is a remote control toy car thing. And this was very kindly sent into my P.O. box by Adele and Andy. And Adele and Andy says, Steve and Dave, we hope this finds you well. Here is a remote control vehicle that refuses to do anything. The remote control has a light on it, but the vehicle shows no signs of life. We thought it could be a fun fix for you. Best wishes, Adele and Andy. So thank you very much for sending it over to me. Let's see if it's going to be fun, shall we? So I think the first thing we have to do, apart from putting Dave back where he belongs, is pop some batteries in. Nice. Nice. Nicely done, Steve. Right, so that doesn't appear to have an on-off button on it. This does. It's already on, so we'll leave it on. Let's pop it down there. And they said that some lights come on here. They do indeed. But you're absolutely right. It does nothing. Let's try the old off and on again. I don't know what these buttons do. No. Well, it's not doing anything. There's not another button on here, is there, that you have to press? I'm guessing not. It's just going to be the on-off button, isn't it? Right, well, I think we have to take them apart. I don't know whether to take them both apart or whether to do one at a time, because I don't know which one of these has failed. Let's take them both apart.
The speech is my recital. I think it's very vital. Two-bar fix, that's right, the stupid car is the title. Here we go! Stupid two-bar fix, like your StezStix, it's stupid. Stupid. Enough of that, Steve, got a car to fix us. You ain't DMC, says Cooley Jenkins. Brian Mitchell, but I got some swagger. So he says no, like Digger Dagger. Signal 4, this thing is RC. Is it RC and free TV? Let's try and find out, Anthony Dean. Maybe tricky web core, you know what I mean? Lee Benz, here's the smooth bit. Dr. Princess Wizard, can we transmit a signal from this thing? Christopher Shore, but is that the fault? Unsure. And it's two-bar fix, like your StezStix, it's stupid. And it's two-bar fix, like your StezStix, it's stupid. Y'all know they would if the HG could. James Danny, Emma Westwood, James Primer, Larry W, Flux, Frosty Cool Slow, Charge Nut, Cassax, True Toy 11, Iconics, Kid 3, Kid Page, Snake, Lucas, Michael, Big E, Scott, Made the Thing, Alex, Cole, Ozzy B, I just got you going in, get the money. Andy Banks, Sarah Cat, Adam Taylor, Jonathan Harden, John Prushik, Will to R, Steve's the Panic, will this rap never cease? You knows it will when I say the word peace.
Very easy to take apart. Visible screws and everything. Aren't I lucky?
Aren't you lucky?
I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Right, what shall I do first? Tell you what, let's make sure that the motors work. We've got a motor for the rear axle, motor for the front axle. It looks like we've got reverse and forward. Reverse will be underneath this motor. Or it could be vice versa. We've got two connections on each motor, basically, for reverse polarity. So, let's just attach some voltage to these top ones here, and make sure that the motors spin. So I've set my power supply to 1 volt, because I think that should be enough. Now let's give it a go. So, negative there, and positive. We'll lift these up. Yep. Oh, I was wrong. It's only turning that one. So that must be turned from the other way, is it? I don't know. I don't really know how it works. Let's try the bottom one. Yeah, that's turning that one. Right, so the motors are both spinning nicely. There's a screw in there. There's a screw. I don't know whether you can see that. There. There's a screw inside. That's not supposed to be there, I'm guessing. Yeah, there we go. Where's that come from? Because it's not one of the screws from taking it apart. Because they're different. These have got like washers almost on the end. I can't see where there's one missing. Well, I don't think that's the problem anyway, is it? If I can find out where that goes, I will put it back. Now what do I do? So it's going to be a problem communicating. Either this is not communicating with this, or this is not receiving what that's sending, because that's like, it's a transmitter and a receiver, essentially, isn't it? Is there a way that I can make sure that that's transmitting? Let's just pop the batteries back in. Yeah, we get like a flashing light. Mind you, that wasn't flashing when I did it before, was it? Ah, it stops. Oh, take them off before I break them. All the buttons seem to work because the LED's lighting up. Let's just make sure we've got 3 volts. So we should have 3 volts on those 2 points there. Multimeter in voltage. DC. Right, well, first of all, let's just make sure it's here. 2.6. Oh, that's low, isn't it? I should probably get some new batteries. Let's just make sure that they are that low and that it's not just, I don't know, pulling the voltage down somewhere. Yeah, 1.3. And 1.3, right. Let's get rid of them. Got some shiny new batteries. Ooh. Right, let's pop these ones in. And we should probably now have a bit more. 3.2. Right, that's definitely enough. Let's pop some batteries in this. I'm going to get rid of those ones as well because I don't trust them. Use the shiny new ones, and let's just make sure that it's not low batteries that's causing the problem. I feel like I wasted my time throwing them in before now. I mean magically putting them in. Right, on. Oh my god. It's working. It's working. How can it now be working? Oh. It stopped working. Oh, this is weird. Now it's working again. And now it stopped. Oh. I hope this isn't one of those intermittent faults. Ah. It is an intermittent fault. I mean, there isn't much on either of these. There's one chip. There's probably, I don't know, a couple of capacitors, resistor, and a crystal. I'm guessing this is very similar. Crystal there, capacitor there. Yeah, looks like there's a chip on the other side, maybe 2 chips. I mean, what's going to be the problem? Is it this sending it, or is it that receiving it? Is there a way I can figure that out? I don't think there is. I mean, I presume you can buy things that tell you whether this is transmitting an RF signal. Is it RF? I think so. But I don't have any of those things, so I can't do that. Right, so this is obviously getting the voltage that it needs. It's on. Let's just double check. So we should have 6 volts, roughly. Where's the negative? There it is. Yeah, 6.3. I'm going to start with this. Let's have a look under the microscope and just have a look at, I don't know, this chip and the surrounding components there. Is there any point? It looks absolutely fine. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get it under the microscope. Right, so what we've got on this side is we've got that crystal and then all the buttons. The buttons seem to be fine because they were lighting up that LED there. And then on this side, we've got these little components here. Let's focus up a bit. So we've got 3 capacitors, a 0 ohm resistor, and what's that? 560 ohm, is that? I can't remember how they do it. Looks like the buttons have been soldered on. Well, that one's not soldered at all, but I'm guessing it doesn't need to be. Yeah, that one's not either, is it? Yeah, they're not. So they work on the diagonal. So I think they're all fine. Have a look at this chip. Looks like it's unmarked. Can't see any markings on that at all. So if that's gone, I've got absolutely no chance. And then we've got... that's it. That is it. Right, let's check these capacitors for shorts. I'm guessing there's not going to be any. Multimeter in. continuity. Forgot what it was then for a sec. Black probe on ground. No, that's just... Oh. Is that supposed to be shorted? Yeah, I'm guessing it is. Is that just like a lazy jumper wire or something? Is that acting like some kind of fuse? Never understood why they do that. Because that's presumably the ground. So what's that? That's the antenna. Wait. Yeah, I forgot to show that. So the antenna is this wire here. So it says 2.4G TX, which I presume is transmitter. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. I mean, if I could get the chip number, I could look at the pin out and see if that's supposed to be a ground. The thing is, though, it did work. So unless... No, that can't be the problem. Like, it must be supposed to be ground. What's it going to be? If it's intermittent, is it just a dodgy chip? Let me just see if this antenna is grounded. So from there to there. Yeah, it is. It's obviously supposed to be. Right. If it's the chip, it's game over. There's not going to be anything I can do about it. It could be the crystal, maybe. Could it be the crystal? But I'm just going to take this board, flip it over, just make sure there's nothing obvious on the other side of this. Take the batteries out, Stephen. Oh, we've got 3 chips on this one. Yeah, there's definitely more to go wrong on this one. We've also got a slot 23. There, we've got a resistor, another resistor, capacitor. I mean, from here it looks absolutely fine, but before I go poking around with that, because all of these connectors are identical, and I don't want to get them mixed up, I also don't want to have to write out which is which, because I'm far too lazy for that. I'm just going to try and change the crystal in this, I think. In fact, let's take it out, try and measure. Can you measure a crystal? Let's take it out, let's try and measure it, see if there's anything abnormal. There we go, we're out. So it's a 16 megahertz? When it says 16.000, I think that's what it is. Right. Does it have a resistance reading? Looks like it does. It's all over the place. 4. Oh. Okay, so it's really low, and then it sort of jumps up, settles at about 1. That's really low, isn't it? Just put it on continuity. Short, not short, 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 short. Why is it doing that? Is that normal? That doesn't seem normal to me. I've got a box of crystals here. 16 megahertz. Nice. Let's just see if that one behaves in the same way. Okay, so we're still on continuity. Absolutely nothing. Let's put it on ohms. No, so well. So is that the problem? Why is it doing that? It's going from short to not short, when in reality it shouldn't be connected at all. It should be OL. According to this one, anyway. Yeah, OL. It's got to be worth a go. Well, it fits nicely. Right, let's just quickly solder that in. Right, because I really don't believe that that's the problem, I'm not going to put this fully back together. Although it wouldn't take me much to... Well, I'm just going to quickly test it. And you can do that thing where you pretend that you didn't see anything. Right. Off. On. Sorry, you can't see any of this because I'm too far zoomed in. I'm just put the batteries back in. Right, and we are on. Yes? Right, well, I mean, it's working now, but it was working before, wasn't it? So... I'm going to leave it switched on, come back to it, see if it works. Then I'm going to switch it off and back on again and see if it works. Right, it's a minute later. It's actually about 2 minutes. Still works. Right, I'm going to switch it off and on again, and I'm going to see if it works. But I'm not going to show you, because I don't want to ruin the surprise for everyone. Okay? Oh, I wonder if it works. Right, well, time will tell, because it did work before, and I mean, that was reading faulty. Anyway, you can wrap this up at the end, Steve. Put it back together. Right, well, I'm going to put it back together. I shall do it very quickly. Right, let's take it outside. See if it works. Right, here goes. Oh, cat. Let's run the cat over. Oh! Press that middle button. Nice. Right, well, there we go. It's working now. And it looks like it failed because of this. Which is interesting. Or is it? Stupid crystal.
She's just like you and me, but she's homeless. She's homeless. And she stands there singing for money. La da dee